Hello again. Thank you for joining me on my channel. It's David Charles, International Psychic and White Witch, and welcome to beautiful sunny North Devon in the United Kingdom and England, of course. Today I'm here to help you, and today we're going to do a reading entitled, Will I Find a Better Career? Will you find a better career? Stay with me or we'll find out in a few seconds. After the short readings, we're going to do stage 11 of the Old England Tarot School course, Diploma Standard course, which was founded by myself and Leslie, my partner, well over 20 years ago. And that will be stage 11 following these short readings. So if you want to find out, will I find a better career? Stay with me and I'll see you in a few seconds. Welcome back. So now we're going to shuffle these cards, these lovely tarot cards, and they are beautiful, inscribed and pictures and magic cards that can help you when you learn the course to make a good career. Actually, you can help you to help your friends, strangers, family. You can even use tarot cards for witchcraft. So now then, they've been shuffled quite a lot, so we'll take a look at 4 stacks. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As usual, as always, I would like you to choose a stack of cards. I'm sure you've seen this before, if not with me, with other people. Are these numbered now? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So pick one that feels right for you. Pick a nice stack or your lucky number, whichever you feel. You can pause the video, of course, to choose. So pick 1, 2, 3 or 4 and we'll take a look if you're going to find a better career, or indeed, for some of you, if you will find a career. So if you chose number 1, we'll start with that one first. This is number 1, of course. Well, straight away you'll see the 3 of Pentacles, if you can make out that card. Indicates a job offer, and that often means that you, not always, but often means that people are coming looking for you rather than the other way around. That tells me that a lot of you, number 1, are very skilled. It won't apply to all of you. These readings are generic, a bit like when you read the stars in the newspapers. But a lot of you, this will resonate with. I think you'll be sought after within 3, maybe 4 months, but possibly a lot sooner than that. And I think you'll have 2 other competitors looking for the same position. So there'll be 3 of you at least, maybe more. But there'll be 3 before the closing date for the applications. And I believe a new career is indeed on the horizon for you, number 1, for most of you. There are lots of spiritual goings on to do with this. I think you have a male spirit guide with you now as we speak. It could be someone a little bit older than you. I don't believe this is a really old person. It's somebody in spirit. It could be female, but I believe it's male. That's about 7 to 1 chance that it's male. 7 out of 10 chance it's a male. And I believe that the spirit guides are finding you a new career. It's not a certainty you'll take it. You may say no. There is some bickering going on. There may be a battle over this position. So it's not completely set in stone. But I believe if you follow your spiritual guides, and you have one major one at the moment, there'll be lots of guides for you, but one of them seems to be around now as we speak. He may, or she may have got you to come on here and look at this reading. And this is of course a timeless reading, which means it doesn't matter when you find it. You may find it today, you may find it next week or next year. When you find it, you were meant to find it, number 1, and you chose these cards. Nobody chose them for you. So I believe that there may be a job offer coming up soon. You may not be looking for it. It could be a surprise. I believe sadly that you may have some romantic problems that need sorting out before you can move on to this new position, or before you can be happy with this new position. I see trouble for romance in some of your lives, not all of you. But it appears that somebody may be causing trouble around your marriage or your romance. So bear that in mind. I am looking 3 to 4 months ahead this time. So number 1, it appears to me that you're very highly skillful. I believe that you have skills that you're not using, which is a bit of a waste. And I'm sure you've been told that by family and friends, that you're being wasted. You're too good for what you're doing at the moment. I believe you may be overqualified in many respects. I think some of you work for yourselves, and if that's the case, then you won't find a better career, but I think the one you've got will improve. You won't necessarily be changing. Some of you will. But there's bickering around, there's conflict, and there's also, number 1, misunderstandings. Now this can mean people getting the wrong end of the stick. The wrong email addresses, the wrong messages, the wrong phone numbers, general confusion, which can cause even more arguing and bickering. And normally, well, quite often, if the spirits predict arguments and quarrels, it means that you should avoid them because you won't win. You'll be in a losing position. You just can't win, and that's how you'll feel. Even when you're right, you'll feel like you're wrong. So don't bother arguing, especially with petty people who seem to quite enjoy it. So listen to the voices inside you, because they are there to guide you. As the song says, answers on a postcard below. The spirits will guide you. That's what they're for. A job offer's coming. It could be involving a piece of paper, a contract, some kind of working plan that they've got for you, that they want you to look at. They're after you for your opinion. They want your opinion because you're good. In fact, you're one of the best. But I think there may be some bickering around you. That could be in your romance as well. Same applies there. If you argue with your lover or your partner, you probably won't win. So don't bother. Your spirit guides are guiding you, I believe, into a good future. There's nothing scary about this reading, number 1, at all. As far as your career goes, I really believe you're on the right track, and I believe you're good at what you do. So I can't tell you very much more, except that you're going up to higher things, you're stepping up to a higher level, you'll be proud, you'll be able to show people what you're good at, almost like to prove a point. I told you so almost. And you'll be proud of what you do, you'll earn a better living, and I think really things are improving. If you want a full psychic reading, a proper in-depth psychic reading with me, go to my website, davidcharlespsychic.com. Or you can pick one from my team of psychics, which I have working for me, and they're very good. They're the elite. So davidcharlespsychic.com if you like a proper reading, a full reading, at any time from anywhere in the world. So thank you, number 1. Please subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon if you want to be notified when I release more videos, which is most every day or 2. And if you want to make any comments, please make them down below. Now then, we're going to look now. Will you change your career for the better? Number 2, if you chose number 2, this is for you. And straight away the answer is yes, which I'm quite surprised about. The answer is yes, because it appears that the powers of the universe are about to give you something that you've always wanted. A secret desire will be yours. This is not going to be a new house or a Rolls Royce. It's something either to do with a career, that's why you're watching this, because that's what the answer will be about, or it could just be happiness, fulfillment and contentment. As I said, I'm looking 2 or 3 months ahead this time, so this can all change if you make it. In other words, if I told you something negative, you have the chance now to change it, to stop it happening. So if I said to you, you're losing your handbag or your wallet in the shops, you'd make sure you didn't. So there are children around you, number 2. They may be yours, they may belong to your partner, or they may be your partner's children. There may be children of someone you're about to meet. They're happy. These children are happy. There's no niggling, no moaning. They're not spoilt. They're nice children. There is somebody heading your way who can interfere with your plans, or will try to, and you mustn't let them. Don't let anyone interfere with what you're doing. You're on course. And you're on course for greater things. Even better than number 1, and number 1 was pretty good. Now then, there's some romantic goings on as well. I believe that you may be moving in with your lover or moving house with your partner or your lover or your wife or husband. Movement will involve the children, of course. They may not go with you. You may not have custody of them. If you don't have children yet, there is at least a couple coming to you, and that's pretty much a certainty. I don't believe you'll have 2 children in 2 years. I think there'll be a gap, 3 or 4 years maybe, between them. So the spirit world, number 2, are going to give you something that you've always wanted. You will know what that is. It may not be to do with the career, but I believe it is, because that's why you're watching this video. There's a person, man or woman, another traveller, one of these travellers that we all do these days, that is interfering like a bull in a china shop, goes rushing in, can be troublesome, irritating and bad-tempered, and the sort of person you don't need. Now, this could be you, of course, but I hope it isn't. It could be you or your partner. So watch out for interference. Watch out for people who are trying to help and they're not helping at all, they're making things worse. Look out for movement, which will bring to you happiness. There's pretty much a certainty. And there is possible, excuse me, it's possible that somebody from an old career, an old job, may be trying to tempt you to go back to work for them. Now, I always say in romantic things, don't go backwards, but with career it's different. So this offer of a job that I think is coming could be somewhere where you worked before. Not necessarily, but it could be. It could be someone who knows what you're good at. You may have left there because you got fed up or bored. I don't think you left under bad terms or under a cloud or anything like that. I just think the company or the person has moved on and they need someone like you. So the job offer coming could be somewhere you worked in the past. It may not be the same job. It may be something better within the same company or organisation. Now, of course, this can also mean that you're starting up a business that you have done before. You may be entering a new business, doing a similar thing that you're used to, that you're good at. Whatever happens, number 2, I believe that the spirit world are looking after you. They're going to give you something very special very soon, so watch out for that. Don't take it for granted, but watch out for a secret wish coming true. It's very exciting. And don't let anyone interfere. Don't let family interfere with your plans. Excuse me. Don't let anyone interfere with your plans. Don't let anyone irritate you, because they may try to on purpose. Somebody may be trying to wind you up. And you can prove that you're immovable by smiling at them and showing them that it doesn't matter. Your stress levels are better than they used to be, because they used to be pretty horrendous. I think anything to do with children, number 2, is good. Anything to do with movement is brilliant. If you're moving house, or, of course, if you're moving your job. I don't see, fortunately, lots of travel, because a lot of people are up and down these motorways and they're worn out before they get to work. I don't see too much of that in the reading, so you may find that what you're doing it could be from home, but it seems to be okay. So number 2, I think you've got some good stuff here, and I do believe the spirit world are looking after you. They're going to give you something you always wanted, and it will be soon. Thank you for watching that, and we'll move on now and look at number 3. If you chose number 3, it's your turn. Thank you for waiting. I hope you're running this on. You don't watch everybody else's stuff. So number 3, will you find a better position? So far, all of these readings are looking brilliant, and we've got to say, I'm picking up no bad stuff at all. If you know about tarot cards, and of course it's not all tarot cards, but if you do, you'll see what I mean by these cards. For a start off, number 3, your finances are set to improve. Generally speaking, your ships are coming in, and it's nothing less than you deserve. You're good at what you do, and you will have financial improvement, which I believe means that you will change your career, or you'll improve the career that you're in, or the people that you work for will improve it for you. So things you always wanted are coming true, but mainly your finances are looking up. Not the case for everybody these days with the world as it is. There is a major celebration coming up for you. It could be a wedding, could be somebody's birthday, could be somebody having a baby, or someone joining together in other ways. It may be your own celebration, number 3. It will possibly be one that you're invited to. Lots of happiness going on, a few drinks maybe, and joy, reason to be cheerful, and reason for you, number 3, to celebrate as well. So I love seeing readings like this. I can't wait to tell you. There's a man or lady heading your way who is flirtatious, so you may get chatted up, and you may not be free or in a position to be chatted up. But that's what I'm picking up. Of course, that person could be you. But I believe that this romantic person or this flirtatious person is linked to your career. So it could be someone you meet through your work. It could be someone who you work with. It could just be a customer. But somebody linked to your career. If it's not you, then they're coming your way and they're very flirty. They may try to chat you up, if that's the right word, to win you over, and they are linked to your work. As I said, if you're not free, it's not a good idea to get involved with that. But they're not a bad person. It's not a nasty person at all. It's another person who travels, medium coloured hair. If it's a lady, of course, it could be dyed or bleached hair, but that's how they look. Medium coloured hair, sort of sandy coloured hair. Big party coming up, financial improvement for you, and then there is also, number 3, a lump sum of money heading your way soon. As with lots of these readings, it appears that you can't help giving some of it away. You're a very generous person. So, in one hand, out the other, as always. Try not to let that happen too much, number 3, because you deserve what you've got coming. Otherwise, the spirit world wouldn't be offering it to you. And that's what they're telling me now, that they will give you something you've always wanted soon. So I hope that helped you, number 3. Remember, you have reason to celebrate. You have reason to be cheerful. Watch out for someone chatting you up, if you're a man or a lady. Somebody quite fancies you. It's nice, it's good for your ego. But don't mess up any relationship you already have by falling for it. I don't think that's what's going to happen, because temptation isn't really shown here. Expect some financial improvement, number 3, and expect a lump sum of money within 2 or 3 months. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but I don't think it's a win. It could be a win, but I don't think so. It could be a windfall, but I doubt it. I think it's something you've earned, and it may be something you already know about. So thank you for listening to that, number 3, and that's one of the best readings I've seen for quite a while. Let's take a look at number 4. Excuse me. If you chose number 4, thank you for your patience. This one isn't quite as promising as the other 3, because there seems to be, number 4, as far as your career is concerned, somebody is not telling you the full story. That doesn't mean that they're telling fibs or they're telling lies, but it does mean that they may be a bit secretive around you. So you may not be getting told the full story. That to me seems like somebody is scheming below the surface to prevent you from moving on to where you deserve to be. So it's not a definite change of career for you, number 4, I'm afraid. However, you can change this. That's why you have readings. So you may have to be more proactive in your search for new work. Now, it appears to me that there's also a loss predicted. So you could lose, as we're looking at careers, it could mean you're losing the job you have, or you've just lost it, which is not good. But you're a bit of a dreamer, and I think, number 4, if you follow your dreams, you'll end up okay. It's not a dead cert by any means, but the end of the reading indicates, as you could probably tell here, that you're overworking. So you're going to be doing something, or you may be making things harder than they should be, which is often the case with the 1 cards. So make sure you're fully aware of any secrets that are going on, if you can. And of course, number 4, it may be that you yourself are being secretive. And sometimes you need to be. Perhaps you don't want to hurt people's feelings, or you don't want to give away too much. If there's a job going somewhere, you don't want everybody looking for it or trying to get it. You want to be there yourself, with a shot yourself, without being greedy or selfish, of course. But you've got to look after yourself, and the reason you're watching this is because you possibly want a new career. But secrecy is in the air, especially from someone fairly young, probably a teenager or early 20s. That's not a dead cert, they could be older, but I think that's around, with most of you, that's where they'll be. As I keep repeating, these readings won't apply to everybody. You'll know if they mean something to you. So number 4, follow your dreams and look at your dreams. Take a pen and paper to your bed and write them down. Write them down the moment you wake up, because if you don't, you'll forget them. If you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you've just had a dream, make a few notes about it and look at it the next day. And these dreams will be revealing secrets about your future. You may not know what they mean straight away, but the meaning can come to you days later. Suddenly you may be driving the car and suddenly the meaning of this dream will come to you, and it'll be like a light bulb moment, as they call it. Now you've got to watch out for losses. Keep things safe. Keep your possessions safe. Don't lend people money. Don't gamble on the horses or the casino. Just keep things safe. Don't invest in dodgy deals. Don't overdo it, and don't make things worse than they are. And of course, if you want a proper full-length reading with me, go to my website, David Charles Psychic. You can book me on there, or you can book one of my team that work for me, and they're very good. They're excellent people, and they'll look after you if you don't want me. But thank you for watching number 4. Remember, follow your dreams. Don't let anyone put you off. Watch out for secrecy. Don't lose something. That's important. Losses in readings can be avoided, so I'm glad you've looked at this. This can mean a loss. So most losses can be avoided. Keep your doors locked, that sort of thing. Keep things safe. Don't get out of your car and drop your wallet or your handbag. And don't make things worse than they should be, because some of you have a habit of doing everything the hard way, and you must stop that. I do believe you'll be working soon in a new career. I can't promise you it will be better than it was, but you've been told now by the spirit world that you may have to work on that, work at it, because there's nothing really stopping you. You're quite capable of doing things. You just may have a bit more of a struggle than 1, 2 or 3 had. So if you want a proper reading, a full-length reading, go to David Charles Psychic. Please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon if you would like to be notified when I upload a new video, which is quite often. Any comments, put them down below and I'll answer all of them. That's a promise. So if you would like to carry on with stage 11 of the tarot course, I hope you will. Remember, the tarot course we're doing here, you'll learn things that you can't learn anywhere else. This course will be written out for you. You'll be able to download the whole lot in one go, hopefully soon. But it's a massive project for me because it's all on paper, as you may know. And the tarot will guide you. It will help you. It will inspire you. It will help you to help your friends, your family. The tarot can help you to help your total strangers. You can even use it for healing, and you can use the tarot for witchcraft, so you'll love it. As I keep saying, if you don't love the tarot, you probably won't learn it. But stick with me. We're going to do stage 11 after this short interludings, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Take care. Welcome back. Now then, we're going to look at the Page of Wands. There he is. It's fantastic. One of my favourite cards, and I can't wait to tell you about this one, because this is stage 11 of the tarot course. We're getting through it. There's only 78 to do, so we're getting there. I think you'll like this one. The Page of Wands. Let me just take a look at my notes so I don't forget things. Good news is on the way. That's what it means, if you haven't already received it. This card in the spread indicates a young man or woman, someone restless with loads of energy, bundles of energy, boundless energy, inspiration, creativity. He wants you, or she wants you, to go with him or her, and they'll show you the world. It's a true friend. She could be, or he could be, someone you can trust no matter what. Follow this person and their success will rub off on you and come your way. That's what this card is telling you. It's like when you go to a railway station and some youngster on a train saying, grab my hand, come on this train with me and I'll take you to wonders like you've never seen before. That's what it means. That's what it promises you. This energy that she or he has will be infectious. It will make you feel the same way. It's brilliant. It's a great thing for you or whoever you're reading for, obviously. Career changes for the better, which is relevant because we've just done a reading about careers. So if you get this card in a reading, and it's for you, the reading, career changes for the better are on the cards, literally. The page bears the qualities of the suit of wands. That means it's enthusiasm. Beware, this person can be proved a bit dodgy if it's followed by the page of cups, but that's something for later on in the course. Then they can be a bit different to this, but this person could be that, as I mentioned in the movies, the tall dark stranger you're waiting for. This person may be dark, he or she, mysterious, a lover or a messenger. A messenger is important. This is the kind of person that you want around you, and the Page of Wands is a very, very positive card. So this person is going to marvellous places, that's what it means. And the Page of Wands are also messengers. They bring good news to you. The postman may bring you a check, a tax rebate or something like that. So the gestures of news come in, comments about casual encounters that are positive, major turning points for you or the querent, the person you're reading for. What you decide with this person will make such a difference and such a change to your life or for the querent that you're reading for. This is a spirit in this person. It's unique. He or she has a spirit that's unique. In a reading, this person encourages you to sample the wonders of the wands suit. Okay? Creativity, charm. This person has charm. He or she has inspiration. They're so inspiring. They're looking for openings and they'll excite you. Wonderful card. They'll feed your talents and they dare you to be great. And you will be. You can be. It stands for someone who's young at heart. Could be a child, but it's someone young at heart whose relationship with you will involve independence. Okay? They're high risk where their energy factors go in. They take chances. This card encourages you to express yourself, to be individual, to be light-hearted, not to worry about things, to enjoy your creativity, to enjoy your personal power. There are some key words with the Page of Wands. It's a fire sign, child, obviously. It's bright, courageous, sudden to have temper though sometimes. They're impulsive, they're enthusiastic, they're ambitious. It can mean a career change for the better, as I said. News or messages of importance. If this card's back to front, or upside down, or reversed, as some people call it, it can mean a phony person, precocious, unstable person, a dramatic person, a bit over the top, selfish, domineering, a person who's undisciplined. You don't want this card back to front or upside down. And it can mean a career change for the worse. So really the opposite of what you've been listening to. So this person, to sum up, takes a novel approach. They're original. It can bring for you a new era of self-expression. If you're an artist or something like that, wonderful thing. It means you'll come up with solutions. You may go in new directions. You'll be wholeheartedly involved in jumping into things. You get the picture of this card. It means optimism. It's one of the nice ones. It means that they want you to be passionate, to go for everything you want to do. Get your blood flowing, get things circulating, get excited and say to yourself, yes, I can do this, and you can. Stretch yourself beyond your own doubts and know that the old saying, where there's a will, there's a way. Take a risk, be courageous, be daring, be assertive, avoid the fear that you've had inside in the past. Be a leader. The Page of Wands, as I said, one of my favourite cards, but as always, it depends what surrounds it. So things surrounding this card can change this. So you need to bear with me and learn the rest of the course. But for now, that's stage 11. The Page of Wands, of course, would be the Jack of Clubs in an ordinary pack of cards. You can do tarot reading or card reading with ordinary playing cards. You just won't have the major arcana. But the clubs and the wands are the same thing. So that's a Jack of Wands for you, the Page of Cups. Thank you for listening. Get ready for stage 12, which won't be long. I'll bring that to you soon. If you want to pause this video and watch it again to get these cards to sink in a bit, then please do so. If you have any cards, tarot cards already, and I hope you bought the Rider Waite version, take this one to bed with you tonight and put it by your bedside cabinet or on your bedside cabinet. Have a look at it before you go to sleep and it will help you to learn it. I say that with all the cards because it does. As I said, you'll love the tarot. They will become part of your life if you allow them to, and they will inspire you and they will bring happiness to you. So thank you for listening to that, and I'll see you next time for stage 12. Have a lovely day or evening, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.